They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of display.
Hey everybody, what's up? This is Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. Now, this video is about what I call only her OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Only fans was, her OnlyFans. Now, I did a video way back on the side effects of OnlyFans and why it's gonna have a lot of damage, and I'll probably attach it to this video. But this is another one, another chance of me talking about it. What's gonna happen because of OnlyFans is that, and it's not only OnlyFans, but it's because women have been, with the laws being in their pocket, what's happening is you're gonna have a lot more lonely women. And I mean lonely at a very young age. Let's say 18 and up, they'll be lonely. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna suffer from depression and far more loneliness, because what's happened is, and even a woman, you could look it up, this girl took her own life. You know what I'm saying? To me, it has to do with her parenting, but she took her own life because she didn't have enough likes and enough followers on social media. And so she took her life. What you're gonna have is a lot more women doing this, because all society is pointing to women is that this is how you become valuable. The more men you have and the more attention you have, that determines your value, not you finding somebody stable in your life. So you're gonna have a lot more women become lonely, and actually, right now the suicide rate is over 80% of the suicides accomplished are by men. So men are the majority, of suicides. But what you're gonna have is you're gonna have an increase in female suicide, because of high levels of depression, because of every video they look at is telling them, if you don't have this many followers, you don't exist. Even though she's in her hometown walking around, and people in the, offline world, that's what I call it, offline, even though offline, she has a lot of compliments, a lot of friends, a lot of attention. But because of, you gotta remember a woman's instincts to compete with other women, it's about her attraction and attention. So you're gonna have her feeling less valued because she doesn't have attraction and attention from other men, from more men than one woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna lead to a lot more depression, a lot more, lack of value. You know what I mean? A lack of mental stability. And then you gotta understand, we live in a country that promotes that lack of stability and that lack of emotional stability from having a family and playing your role. I mean, you have the pressure on women 24/7 to compete with men. You know what I'm saying? To not be women, and that to be a woman is, being promoted that you're weak, you're soft, because of that promotion, of corporate dependency. As I stated on a video, what I mean by corporate dependency is that a lot of men watch this whole manosphere and talk about women being, feminism, or, leading women into this and that. When in reality, it's a lot of corporatism too. Corporate wants these type of women. Corporate wants women to stay away from the home. They want women to date more because, it leads for more potential to get them to spend on what they want. They don't want women to be in a stable relationship where the man is playing his role as leader, because if the man plays role as leader, She's not going to be able to spend as much money. She's not going to be able to compete with other women 24/7, traveling, this and that, attention, attention, attention. You know, that this is what corporate wants. You know, a lot of men don't get it that, you know, that this is why I say you don't blame women. You don't blame a pawn in the game. You know what I'm saying? We men have been going to war and battling each other forever. You know, from the womb. As soon as a man is born, he knows it's on. It's on. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody. I got to fight and protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Another man is here. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a problem. You know what I mean? If we ain't homies, we ain't friends. That's my competition. That's my rival. It's not like women from their perspective is, you know, a man seeks to provide and protect her so he can basically have his child and his offspring. You know, so it's a different perspective, you know, you have between men and women when it comes to survival. You have the corporate and you have the government who doesn't want any stability, because here's the thing. Tradition comes from stability, and tradition comes from a lot of men that provide that stability. You'll have more patriotic children and families if you have a man in the household. You know what I'm saying? Because a man is all about routine, finding a routine so he can plan. You know what I'm saying? You can't plan. You won't have time to plan or strategize anything if you live in chaos. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happens. You know, a lot of men are seeking routine because in routine you can sit down and think. You know, I have my family, I have this and that. I got a routine set up and I can trust it. Now I can plan for, you know, my child's education, you know, my retirement, you know, this and that, because a routine and stability has been established. But when a government doesn't want stability, when a government literally wants to have you vote strictly for party lines, not for stability or anything moral or whatever, they're going to promote the destruction of the family. You know, that's how it works. But let's get back. But like I said, a lot more women will be depressed and actually in their lives because of the promotion of this instability. You also got to think about, I'm going to do this on a separate video, but you also got to think about the fact that a lot more children are being drugged. Yeah, you got to also think about the fact that a lot of children are being drugged in schools for having more energy. So a lot of children that go to your local schools are unstable to begin with when they become adults. So that girl growing up into a woman, it might have been drugged by the schools because the schools, oh, she's hyperactive, she's got more energy than the average girl, so there's a problem, drug her. You know what I'm saying? So there's already instabilities with the school program, which is the true gateway to drugs. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, the schools would be, oh, you're sick, have some soup. You know what I'm saying? Now it's you're sick, let me give you some Benicilladril. That's a good name for a drug, Benicilladril. Come on, somebody make a logo for that. Benicilladril. Are you not blending in? Are you not fitting with all the other kids? Do you have more energy? Do you just find yourself not fitting in? Then get some Benicilladril. Side effects may include growing up depressed and potential suicide and raising your chances towards STDs. Benicilladril. You know what I'm saying? But a lot more women will be, will be in depression and suicide because the whole game, the whole purpose about her having value is about how many people she can get attention from. And it's pushed into overdrive because here's the thing. Let's say she's 21. Okay, she's been getting a lot of attention from 21 to about 24. and another woman comes in the picture that's 18, now she's getting more attention. You know what I'm saying? She's getting more validation and attention and attracting more attention. So now she's fighting something she can never win. And that's, aging. That's why you look at the design of Instagram, Facebook, and so on, how it's always, you post a new photo, the new one goes above and it pushes down the old one. So it makes it a lot harder for someone to see you when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women will suffer from that, from social media, from the fact that they can't compete with the younger women for attraction. They've been told and trained that that's their main value in this world. If they can't catch, what I'm saying? If she can't, like Pokemon, if she can't catch them all, she can't catch all the attention from men, all the attention for looking this way and that way, she has less value. And what you're going to have is that you're going to have more women start OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Because OnlyFans is about, and here's the thing a lot of people don't understand about OnlyFans. OnlyFans is about you keeping somebody, keeping support from somebody, constantly stable loyalty from somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, Facebook and Instagram, you get followers and so on, but you can't actually zone and dedicate, a certain sector for them where only, where you'll provide something to them and you can keep track of them. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you'll have subscribers, they'll come and go. But something like a OnlyFans, you literally get to cater to them and keep them. You know what I'm saying? You literally get to interact and keep your OnlyFans. So a lot more women will invest in OnlyFans because with OnlyFans, not only is there money, but you can actually get not only validation and likes, but you can actually get resources and keep track of the people that are following you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're going to see with this, rise of OnlyFans. OnlyFans will only keep increasing. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with OnlyFans is that at some point the woman ages. And the problem with this is that her younger photos are available. Like I said on another video, but back in the 90s, for you to see a younger photo of a woman that you're with, you would have to go to her house. You know what I'm saying? You would have to go to her house and you would have to, ask her to share with you a photo. She'd show you her younger photos and so on. But with the internet, what happens to women is that they're haunted. They're haunted by their younger photos. The photos of them when they were much younger, much more fertile. You know what I'm saying? Much more attractive. So they're haunted by that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you'll see them get more extreme, as they get older. The hair will get more colored, more bright. The makeup will get this, and they'll become even more sexually, imagery than before, because she's trying to make up for the fact that she is no longer as young or as fertile. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna try to get attention. Look, yeah, that girl that's 21, that has an OnlyFans account, she's only, she's not getting as creative as me. She's not getting as creative. So sub and follow, join my OnlyFans or stay on my OnlyFans, even though she's like 34, but she's doing backflips. She's doing splits. She's running, with only her, only with a sash around her breast. She's gonna have more attention. She's gonna do far more to keep your attention than that younger girl who, oh, I'm young. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I smile, I take a nude photo, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's not as entertaining. But again, the other reason this is going to lead to even more depression is that the older a woman is, when she attracts, attention, what I'm saying? Let's say she's 32, she has OnlyFans, it's, because she's not as fertile, it's really attracting more men. What I'm saying? It's like a MILF side effect, You know what MILF means. What I'm saying? A lot of dudes want to hit the MILF and leave. What I'm saying? Hit and leave. You know what I mean? Sleep and leave. You know what I mean? So what happens is she'll get attention. She'll get attention at age 30 and so on. And what happens is the attention she's garnering is from men that in actuality just want to hit it and leave, because she's not at a prime fertility, and the man has nothing to actually gain. He's actually taking a loss. Because what a lot of women don't understand is, when you get older and you're advertising your body and so on, is that you're advertising you're advertising what a man shouldn't keep. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's 35. Man, she look good for 35. I would have hit that. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. I would have hit that, but I don't want to keep that because you're advertising something that's been there, been used up. Yeah, well, what these women don't understand when they're advertising themselves at the age of, let's say, 30 and up, you're basically advertising that a man is getting something later than sooner. You know what I'm saying? A man is getting a model, is getting access to something that he came to at a later time than when it was at its best. You know what I mean? So you'll have a lot of these chicks, older and OnlyFans, they'll be doing a lot more for attention than the younger women, but it's only attention. It's kind of like a man who will drive wants to drive a classical car. You know what I'm saying? No, actually, yeah, he wants to drive one, but I messed up with the analogy, but basically, man, what happens is, even though she's doing a lot more for attention, it only further pushes the imagination of a man. Like, damn, she looked good at 30, but damn, man, she must have looked crazy good in her 20s. You know what I mean? So it's basically her, yes, she's getting attention, but it's attention for all the wrong reasons. It ain't attention to actually be kept, for the man to keep her. It's really attention that a man just wants to hit that. And when a man hits her, when a man sleeps with her, he's not going to keep her because he's only going to be questioning, damn, if only I had that, what I mean, when it was young and fresh. It's kind of like someone giving you leftover meatloaf, you know what I mean? You're tasting it and you're like, yeah, it tastes good, but man, if it was fresh, must have tasted way better. So she's literally advertising, even though she'll get attention by a lot of men, it's really advertisement of something they won't keep, And now let's say she's 35, she's been doing this, let's say by some miraculous, she hits 40, and that's when it ends. So, she no longer can get any attention from a lot of men. She made it to 40. She has to, and all her younger images of her are online, where men are, those men that attract to her OnlyFans or her Instagram are, let's say they're pleasuring themselves or thinking about pleasuring themselves, or all about her youth. What happens with social media is that it makes women can't run from their younger self. They can't run from the image of them when they were younger, in better shape, more attractive. And here's the thing, you got some women aged 30s and up that look great, amazing, but you're still age 30. You know what I'm saying? You're still less fertile, and you're actually, it's kind of like you're in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? You're in the fourth quarter of the game or the third quarter. It's almost over. You know, why would a man want to? It's kind of like you want somebody to go, you know, pay full price to watch a basketball game in the fourth or third quarter. He's not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna want to pay that, and that's what happens. So a lot of these women, probably until their late 50s, probably 50, men will still sleep with them and so on, but it becomes no man's gonna fully invest anything because you're in the fourth quarter of your life or third quarter. So why would a man pay full price to watch the game, you know what I mean, in the third or fourth quarter? So, you know, so a lot of these women get haunted by their youth and the fact that younger women are on the scene, and they can only deter the men from the younger women for so long because they're aging out, you know. So what's gonna happen is, you know, with your OnlyFans and social media and all that, because a lot more men are being, you know what I'm saying, being demonized for hollering at women, you know, trying to get their attention. What you're having is the only place that's safe for a man to give attention is online. So that's why you see a lot of guys in the manosphere talking about, yo man, you in her DMs, you liking all her photos, you a simp. You know what I mean? But dude, where else can he do it? He can't holler at her outside. You know what I'm saying? He comes at her unknown. I mean, if he got the bread, the thing is this, man. If you got what she need to choose you, yeah, she coming. But because of all the stuff that's been made, that you can't holler at her outside, you can't holler at her at work. You know, not that work has ever been safe, but you know what I mean? You knew her, she knew you. So all that stuff, it's become internet only, online only access, you know, to flirtation and potential dates. So you have a lot of men, you know, flooding the online aspect, because where else can they do it? You know what I'm saying? Where else? Where else can he holler at besides the internet? You know what I mean? So that's what you have going on. A lot of men just going on the internet, your Instagrams, your Twitters, and hollering at them. And the thing is, because women have the older woman, because you'll see videos where this woman says, I felt like an object when they hollered at me. And she's like 40 or late 30s. Because she can't, what happens is women have always been, you know, antagonistic to other women. So to remove more opportunities from the younger women, the older women will make it legally far harder. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens when a younger woman's outside next to an older woman? The man would holler at or shoot a shot at the younger woman. And the older women know they don't want that. They don't want to be reminded that they're older. And they can't command that level of attraction and attention. So let's make it illegal. You know what I'm saying? And the younger women will go with it because they see it. They don't care about it. It's not that they don't care. It's that they want the opportunity. So when they're older, that the young, you know, so they can not be, you know, the younger women can compete with them. It's always about woman against woman, you know, the laws and such. So to me, that's what you'll see. And a lot more women will be dependent on OnlyFans, because a lot more guys, because it's, you know, you can't really go to the bar, you try to holler, you can holler, you know what I mean? But because certain things can happen with your job and all that, we're going to have a lot more men spend time with digital women and online only access, where, you know, is OnlyFans and so on. A lot of guys will call them, you know, your traditionalists will call them simps and all that. But dude, that guy's paying $20 a month to have access to her, for her to send him a message or talk. You're spending $100 and up on a date just to potentially have access to her. You know what I mean? It's a cost-effective strategy. Plus, you in a physical interaction are more open to potential domestic assault and this and that. So a lot of men are watching this. So a lot of men will join the internet more. And the more men join the internet, the less of a chance older women will have, because their younger photos will always haunt them. You know what I mean? No matter how tight their body is, your body could be tight and look great and all, but your fertility doesn't care about your shape and weight. You know what I'm saying? A man taking a woman 30, it's him settling for less. You know what I'm saying? If she was 20 something, he has more opportunity to have more children and, enjoy her youth as a gift for him to settle for her fertility. Because like I said, when men settle, it's not about, I'm going to settle with her. No, a man settles for her fertility window. Once he chooses her, man, when she can't have kids, I won't have any more kids. That's the commitment of settlement. You know what I'm saying? And that's the commitment a woman needs, a man to be with her when she can no longer provide him with children. You know what I'm saying? Or even when she can't raise his younger children. You know what I mean? I plan to do a video on monogamy and why it's stupid. You know what I mean? It's actually a man limiting himself. But, that'll be another video. But like I said, man, a lot more women will be depressed because with social media, they've been trained and programmed and to just seek attention and ignore the attention that exists offline, outside of the internet. You know what I mean? So a lot more women will be alone and suffer from depression because of this, As for the men, well, that'll be another video, but the men will be all right. You know what I'm saying? The options will change. So to me, man, with OnlyFans and everything going on, and the fact that men will feel safer interacting with a woman online than offline. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, a lot of these videos talking about MGTOW and red pill, here's the thing. A man could be MGTOW. It's a discipline. It's not you declaring this and that. No, it's a discipline. You know what I'm saying? I won't risk my resources or my life, you know what I'm saying, based on the biases that the government has against men. That's all it is. It's a practice. And there's a lot of men following this practice and this discipline. And what it's going to lead to, and especially with all the laws, men can't have their legs open. Men are being attacked 24/7. Men will follow this discipline. You know what I mean? Whether they call it red pill or not. So what's going to happen is a lot more men will, I did a video on this on OnlyFans, but a lot more men will be safer online. They're going to try to get dates from Instagram, hollering at an Instagram girl or such and such, because legally that's all that they can do. A dude drives near a chick and hollers at her, whistles at her, in certain states you whistle, you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I think in the UK, they made it you going to jail. So a lot of men are switching and moving to the internet. But the problem for women with men going to the internet is that all her younger photos are exposed. Had a man met her in real life, he would have met her, been attracted to her, built something. But now he could just scroll through her Instagram and go back 2 to 3 years and be like, damn, man, if only I was there back then, I would have got her, I would have been with her at her best, man. Oh, I'm good. I'm going to pass. Or I'm going to just hit this and move on. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is, since men know, you got the phone, a man isn't faster than a text message, isn't faster than a video call, isn't faster than than an email. Men are now, like I said, they're investing in what I call interaction and super short term. Super short term is basically about a week to a month. That's as long as the relationship will last. Interaction is basically your Netflix and chills, or even, your video chats. It's all about interaction. And that's what's happening. So, a lot of men are altering, and a lot of the women, I said the internet has a plus. The plus is a woman could get a lot more attention, a lot more men could contact her at once. But the negative is also a woman could see that a lot of men aren't contacting her at once, and they could see her younger photos, which she can't run from. All a man has to do is scroll down and he'll see. He could scroll down 2 to 3 years and see her photos. So there's going to be a lot more depression from the female side coming up. You know what I mean? Especially for the fact that a lot more women will be being left out of the dating market soon. I'd say age 25 and up, they'll become leftover women, like the Chinese say in their country, because of how many women and how much access a man has. Access to younger women, access to your younger photos. You know what I'm saying? If the laws were altered, the laws weren't so biased, it would save the women. You know what I'm saying? It would have women, what is it, even in this country now, one out of 4 women are on psycho meds. You know what I'm saying? It ain't helping. The laws, so the laws ain't gonna change. So, you know what happens. But to me, this has been Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies. Peace.
They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of